Hello YouTube, it's good to see you today. It's Sunday and I know I hadn't made a video in a while, and I just with my work, it's just been extremely busy and I really just hadn't had time to just sit down and make a video. But I'm making a video today because I've got one thing that's exciting. The new pedal commander. You know, if you've watched some of my earlier videos, when my wife and I was going to get the CVT tent down in Chattanooga, Tennessee, the pedal commander went out on me. And we were going up Mont Eagle, and it really put me in a dangerous situation because we were in traffic. And when it went out, for some reason, the truck lost all power. And I had the thing on the mat, and we were going nowhere and just slowing down in the middle of all that traffic. So I had to veer over and get off the road over in the median. And it kind of was a scary situation for a minute. The truck slowed down, and then for some reason, the pedal commander reconnected. And I had power, and we were able to go on. There wasn't a really good place to get off the road right there and disconnect the pedal commander. So I drove on, we made it all the way to the hotel. So when we got to the hotel, I disconnected it, and I haven't been driving with it, and I sent it back. Now, this pedal commander I ordered from Amazon, which they, you know, do a second party. If I was ordering again, I would order it directly from Pedal Commander. Nothing wrong with Amazon in any way. There is, you know, then let me give you another scenario. I order a lot from Amazon, and I'm an Amazon Prime member. And so you do have the support of Amazon, and so you have the pull of them helping you. But it took a little while to get through the process dealing with a second party. If you were dealing, you know, if it's something that Amazon stocks and sells, I mean, you know, your returns are just like that. Also doing with the second party, going through Amazon, ordering it through that way, there was no refund, which I didn't want a refund, but just letting you know, you can't get a refund, you can only get an exchange. So doing that whole process took a little while. I did call Pedal Commander when I first was wanting to see about a warranty, and they told me since I ordered it from Amazon, I got to go through Amazon. So I'm just letting you know this information. So we're going to go out here, we're going to add this onto the truck, and we're going to take a ride. We're going to get it connected back up to the app and take a ride with it. I can tell you, when this thing was working right, it just made a total difference in the truck, night and day. Before we connected, I'll tell you something else. For some reason, they messed up and they sent me two. So yesterday when I opened the package up, I had two pedal commanders. And so I emailed them and told them, I said, I've got two. But I do have a YouTube channel, and if you want me to, I'll give it away on the YouTube channel. But they was like, no, send it back. And so I tried, guys. I tried to get somebody one. I was going to give it away on the channel, but they wasn't going for it. The packaging is new. Before, it came in a box, a cardboard box. This is plastic. All of this is new, the way they've packaged this. The reason I'm on the GoPro is because of where we're going. That's why I didn't get the big camera out, because of the big microphone and trying to get you under the floorboard down to here to, you know, to hook this up. Right over here, here is your piece you're going to want to undo. And I'm going to try to do it, you know, and not block you, but show you. But right over here on this side, there is a little clip, and you squeeze this. There it goes, and you got to lift straight up, and you just got to wiggle it a little bit, and that pulls straight up just like that. All right, see this clip? It's only one on one side. See it right there? That's all you got to do. So here's, see, there's two of these, But this one doesn't have this clip. So that's how you know where this goes, that this one goes on your throttle. All right, so you take it up here, and if I don't do the best at this, I'm sorry, because I'm really trying, and I'm trying to do you a good job of showing you. But you take this up, it needs to slide straight down, not at an angle or anything, just like the other one came off. All right, now listen to it and it'll click. All right, that's on. Now the one without a clip, because this one has a clip, go together. If this isn't perfect for you, at least give me an A for effort, okay? Well, I'm trying to get you some light. All right, and these two here are just gonna push together. And this one, let me get you a light. This one here, it has a little notch right here. See that notch? So that's what that clip on this one right here is going to go into. So they got to go together, okay? Like this. And it's together, guys. That's it. Now we just hook up to the app. And because the other one I had hooked up to the app, this one hasn't been, so it'll be just a little bit of a process to hook it up to the app. But that's all there is to hooking this thing up. Okay guys, see the lights on? Now one thing I do need to mention to you is your truck, when you come to your truck to hook that up, your key fob needs to be somewhere else, several feet away from your vehicle, so that there is no power running through the vehicle. So you need to like take your key fob in the house or something, have the vehicle unlocked, come out, open it up, and do that process. Then go back in and get your keys once it's hooked up and come out to the truck, and then it's ready to crank. Okay, down here at the bottom it had add another pedal commander. Okay, we're connected. On the back side back here, there's a code, and that code, then it's going to prompt you to go through. We're hooked up, so we're going to go to sport, and it switched right there. Now watch again. Let me try to get you both of these in here. Okay, city, and you watching here, and it switched. We want sport, and we're at sport. I'm going to leave this out. I'm going to leave this out right now. I'm going to lay it like right across here, pull the cord out of the way. We're going to take a drive, because what I'm going to do is crunch all that up, put a zip tie around it, and put it up under the dash, because it is the Bluetooth model. So let's go for a ride. Now before, when I would get in a town, I would bring it down to city mode like it's in right now. When I get out of town and get out on the road, I would punch it up, 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 maybe even run it up on number 4. Or I would come to Sport Plus. Now, running in Sport Plus, I never at any time ever plussed this up, this away. You just don't need it. By any means, you do not need it. So we're going to go back to Sport. 1, 2, we'll do it right there, and then we're going to go right out of town. I can already tell you, in Sport, with those two, their throttle is way smoother. The response, spot on. Here we go. So much better. Makes the truck enjoyable to drive. And with the pedal commander, you can see I'm averaging 13.7 miles to the gallon. And with the pedal commander, I'll get up to 15 or 16 miles to the gallon. Now, you have to take into consideration I'm running oversized tires, wheels, I've added a roof rack, steel front bumper, steel rear bumper, a winch, lots of weight. You know, it adds a lot of weight to the truck. We're gonna get on a 4-lane right here. It's a bypass, goes around the city. We're gonna bump this thing up to number 4. And I immediately, bumping it up to number 4, could tell a difference in the response of the accelerator. Now, when I'm on a 4-lane like this, I like to go ahead and run it up in Sport Plus. Now, I don't know if you heard that, but it immediately picked up speed, picked up power. Guys, I can tell you, if this pedal commander's not going to work on it, you know, if this one gives me trouble and it's not going to work, I'm going to be disappointed, because I really like this pedal commander. It's made a huge difference in the truck. I say it kind of like this: without the pedal commander and you're trying to run 60 mile an hour or 70 mile an hour, it's work. With the pedal commander, it's no work. The response of the accelerator and the transmission and everything works good together, and it just makes it just so much easier to drive the truck. I wished I was paid by Pedal Commander. I wish I could tell you I was sponsored by them, but I'm not. I just like the product. I've really been, over the last few days, I've been sad because, or the last few weeks, you know, it took me, I don't know, took a month, I guess, for me to get all this worked out. Now, the one time that my wife, Christy, and we went off-roading down to LBL, I had to put this pedal commander in Sport. And when you do that right there, you can feel an immediate, the truck kind of drop a little bit. But I had to minus this thing over right there when we were off-roading, because the throttle response was so peppy on it that, you know, it'd make the truck spin, and it was a little harder to control the truck with it in Sport, just plain Sport and not minused down to 4. Let's go back to Sport Plus. The truck immediately, boy, it just responds and picks up. We got a red light right here, so I'm going to show you. Now, I do not push my truck hard, and I don't get on it, but we're just going to do a normal run, and I wish I had a better way to show you the way this truck feels. Here we go. Guys, I was just barely pushing that throttle down, and I mean, it just picks up and it's ready to go. Tremendously better. So, Pedal Commander, if you was to see this video, thank you for warranting my other one and sending me another one. Thank you, Amazon. If you was to see this, for, you know, doing the warranty process and working with that supplier and helping me out. Coming back into town, I'm going to come down to Sport. The truck kind of comes down. The reason I do that is when you're going through red lights, stop signs and things like that, on Sport Plus where I've got it, man, I mean, if you breathe on that accelerator, it just jumps. And it just makes it, you know, too jumpy to drive. Guys, I thank all of you for watching. God bless you. Stay safe out there. Be nice and kind to people. And I'll see you another day.